If you've ever looked back at an old friendship and wondered how a few people could completely change the direction of your life, then My Friends by Fredrik Backman is a book you shouldn't ignore. This isn't just a story about friendship. It's about the people who see us when everyone else looks away. It's about grief, hope, second chances, and the invisible moments that quietly shape who we become. At the heart of the story is a mysterious painting, one that has fascinated people for years. Everyone admires the artwork, but almost no one knows the emotional story hidden inside it. As the truth slowly unfolds, you're taken on a journey that connects strangers, memories, and a group of young friends whose bond becomes far more meaningful than anyone could imagine. Fredrik Backman has a unique way of making ordinary people feel unforgettable. His characters aren't superheroes. They're flawed, awkward, funny, and deeply human. They make mistakes. They carry pain. They search for belonging just like the rest of us. That's exactly why this story feels so personal. The audiobook experience makes everything even more powerful. Every conversation feels natural. Every emotional moment lands with greater impact. The narration gives each character a voice that makes you feel like you're sitting beside them, sharing their memories instead of simply hearing a story. What makes this book different from so many novels is that it doesn't rely on constant twists or action. Instead, it quietly pulls you in until you realize you're completely invested in these lives. Before long, you're smiling at the funny moments, reflecting during the quiet ones, and feeling every emotional reveal along the way. Whether you've loved Fredrik Backman's previous books or this is your first introduction to his writing, My Friends is an audiobook that reminds us why stories matter. It celebrates loyalty, compassion, forgiveness, and the people who leave permanent marks on our hearts. If you enjoy emotional literary fiction, character-driven stories, and books that stay with you long after they're finished, this audiobook deserves a place on your listening list. Sometimes the best books don't simply entertain us, they remind us of our own lives. They make us think about the friends we've lost, the people who saved us without realizing it, and the memories we never want to forget. That's exactly what My Friends delivers. If you'd like to experience the full audiobook, check the link in the description where you can start listening with a free trial. Once you begin this journey, you'll understand why so many readers consider Fredrik Backman one of today's most heartfelt storytellers. Don't miss the chance to experience a story that will stay with you long after the final chapter.